In this lesson, we're going to take a look at the new 2019 theme. This is the current default theme for WordPress. 2019 is the first new default theme in over a year. We usually get these every year, but we skipped 2018 while the WordPress team was hard at work on Gutenberg. 2019 is a rather simple theme. It's good for a blog. It's also good for a starter theme if you're interested in coding your own child theme. These are the features of 2019. There's a huge featured image on the individual pages. You have a custom link and image overlay colors. There's no sidebar. That makes it a very simple theme. It's responsive, of course, and, of course, it is Gutenberg ready. Now, before we jump in and look at 2019, I want to make a point about Gutenberg readiness. If your only interest is finding a theme that is ready for Gutenberg, you don't have to use 2019. This is my screen of WordPress updates on the site that I'm using for this demo. And if I scroll down, I'll see that 2011, 2015, 2014, 2010, 2012, these are updates that are waiting to be installed. My point being is that all of the 20 themes going all the way back to the first theme, 2010, have been updated. They've been updated for Gutenberg. In fact, these themes are updated with each new WordPress release. So, if you see someone using 2010, they're not out of date as long as they've installed the most recent update. So if you're happy with 2014 or 2012, continue using it. As long as you install these updates, you will be ready for future versions of WordPress. And this is 2019 in action. This is a blog post page, a single page. This big image you see here, that is my featured image for this post. WordPress takes that featured image and just puts it up at the top and fills the screen with it. At the top, we've got my site name and site description. Beneath that, we've got the main menu for the website. Then down at the bottom of the screen, we've got the title of the post and then some metadata, the author name and the date it was published. Scroll down and we get into the content of the post, and as you will see, I was saying it's sidebar free. There is no sidebar here. No place to put your widgets. There is actually a widget area we'll take a look at in a second, but it's a very simple layout. It's primarily designed to look good with these Gutenberg blocks. Scroll all the way down at the bottom, and this is my widget area. That is a photo gallery widget that I'm using, and I put a bunch of widgets at the bottom just so it wouldn't be so plain. So that's an overview of what 2019 looks like. Let's jump into the theme customizer and see how we manage the few features that are available. I'm just going to focus on the features that are specific to 2019. If you want more information on the theme customizer, be sure to watch the lesson on the theme customizer. We cover a lot of the details that are applicable to all themes. Those are the standard features that are available everywhere. In this lesson, we're just going to take a look at the settings that are specific to 2019. And the first one is colors. So when I click on colors, you will see that I only have two options. I've got the default option, that's what we're looking at now, and then I've got a custom option, and the custom option only gives me the ability to change one color. And I've got a slider here, and by sliding that, I can shift the color that is used as the overlay on the featured image. Now, I could turn that off if I wanted to and not have an overlay on the featured image, but why don't we leave that on just for some visual interest? And also, if I scroll down to the point where I have some links, you can see that the links on the page are colored to match the color that I've set. So, you get to change the color on the links and the color on the overlay of the featured image, and that's all. I'm going to go ahead and put this back to default because that works as well as anything for me. Now you also have a couple of different menu areas. You've got the primary menu, that's this menu at the top, underneath the site name and site description. There's a menu in the footer. There's also a social link menu, and that would be links to your social media accounts. I've set a menu up. I'm going to go ahead and select that. And that appears right under the primary menu at the top of the page. The way this works is I created a custom menu. Let me go in and show you how I set this up. I created in the menu manager a menu for social links. And I went ahead, and these are just custom links with a link to my profile on the different social media services. So all I do is I put in the URL to Facebook and my page, and I put Facebook as the navigation title. And then WordPress automatically detects that I'm linking to Facebook and changes that link to a Facebook icon. So these icons are generated automatically. You don't need to do any work to get the right image with the right link. WordPress does all the magic behind the scenes. And the only other thing we really have control over here that is unique is widgets. And as I was saying, we only have one widget area, and it is in the footer. So I have the ability to add more widgets. I wanted to add an archive, which would be a link to all of my archives. That would appear in the footer. Everything else is the same as any other regular WordPress theme, certainly any of those other 20 themes that we were looking at. So if the structure of 2019 does not work for you because it's too simple with no sidebars, take a look at the other 20 themes, 2017, 2015, 2016. You might find that one of those works better for you, and they're all set up and ready to go with Gutenberg. So that's a quick introduction to the 2019 theme.